hello boys and beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you all how to do a fishtail braid ponytail. So the first thing that I always like to do is comb out my hair. I want to make sure that I get all my kinks out, and then I want to part my hair starting with the inner circle. So as you all see, my hair is a little bit thicker, so I always like to section my hair in sections. That way it's easier for me to apply my gel or edge control of my liking to lay down my hair. So now that I have my hair sectioned off, I'm just going to grab a scrunchie and I'm just going to put it in a small ponytail. So now all of the hair that I have left around, I'm just going to section that off as well and just put them into like 2 braids. I'm not going to braid my hair all the way around because then that means I have to unbraid it, and that's just too much. So I just found like a midsection to stop, and I have a clip, and I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So now that my hair is sectioned off to my liking, I'm going to use my 24-hour edge tamer edge control to lay down my hair. So what I usually do is I like to start on the inner circle and I just apply a small amount of edge control to my roots. So I start with my roots, and once I apply a good enough amount, then I just go ahead and brush it in. So I'm going to continue to do that thoroughly throughout my entire head. So just stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. So now I'm just doing the remainder part of my head, the outer circle. I am just applying the edge control in sections as well. So one thing that I also like to do is use my Shea Moisture Argan Oil, and I like to apply that oil to my hair as well. This helps to prevent flakes or any like white residue or anything like that. It helps my hair to stay moisturized while it is in a ponytail. And I would highly recommend, if you do not want to use heat, I would recommend this method because for one, my hair is moisturized and it doesn't look like I have like gel in my hair where it's all white and flaky and stuff. So I would highly recommend if you're doing any type of bun or ponytail. As you all see, my hair is nice and laid. I'm just going to take some black perm strips and I'm just going to wrap that around my head. These eventually do come off towards the end of the video, so like if you have like a scarf or something, that would be a little bit better, or just make sure if you are using the perm strips that you do it tightly. So now I'm going to show you all. This is the braiding hair that I'll be using. I love Freetress. As you all see, it's an 18-inch. It's very long. I did stretch the hair out just a little bit to give it a longer effect. So now I'm just going to wrap the ponytail around my natural hair, and then we're going to get into the braid. So usually with the fishtail braids, you want to split the hair into 2 sections. Then once you do that, you want to take one small piece on the outer side and you want to wrap it around. So I feel like this is kind of easier than braiding, but as you see, I'm just going to take a piece on the outside and I'm just going to lay it on top, and I'm just going to put it with the opposite side, and I'm going to do that again. As you all see, take a piece on the outside, put it on top, and just grab it and group it with the opposite side, and then you just continuously do this all the way down. So I did go ahead and speed this up. I feel as though you guys will get a better view of this when I like turn to the side, because then you guys will actually be able to see the fishtail braid forming. here we are. I did go ahead and turn around, and as you all see, I am pulling the hair on the outside and I'm just crossing it over and grouping it with the opposite side. So grab a piece, group, grab a piece, and group. So I feel as though this is easier because you're using 2 pieces instead of 1. So I did want to show you all that. I feel as though this is very easy. This is way better than doing like a regular braid, because you'll have 3 pieces with a regular braid versus the fishtail braid is strictly just 2 pieces of hair, and you're just taking a small piece and just wrapping it around. So this is what I'm pretty much going to do all the way to the bottom of the braid. So I am going to go ahead and speed this up for you all as well. About finished. I really wanted to get like that messy fishtail braid look, so I just stopped at like a midpoint and I just began to separate the hair. As you see, it's like giving like a loose, messy feel. If you prefer to have your fishtail braid to be nice and perfect and nice and neat, then go for it. But I was going for a real natural fishtail, messy, like, you know, real hair vibes. So that is why I did what I did. So now, as you all see, I am just going to continue braiding all the way down to the bottom, and essentially this is what it looks like. I did put a rubber band around, and I'm just going to continue to just spread the braid to make it look like fuller and messier. So as you all see, I did leave a piece of hair out that I will be wrapping around the ponytail. So this is just to hide like the scrunchie and my real hair. This is just to blend everything in. So be sure that you leave out a piece of hair at the beginning, right before you begin to braid. I don't think I showed you all that. So now I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Got To Be Glue spray and take a little bit of my Got To Be Glue gel, and I'm just going to apply that around the ponytail as well, so everything can like lay flat. So I mean, essentially this is what everything is looking like. I really like it. I think it's really cute. It's different. I used to do fishtail braids all the time and I don't know what happened, but here's what it looks like in the back. Don't worry, I did fix it. I know it looks crooked. Don't worry about that. But I'm just going to go ahead and spray my Got To Be Glue spray all over my head and just use my Got To Be Glue gel again to lay down my edges. So I'm going to go ahead and let you all watch the rest. That way you all can see the finished product. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. Be sure that you all like, comment, and subscribe this video. I hope you all enjoyed it just as much as I did creating it, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.